This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 25 and verse 7. And it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Ruel. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim, that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, throughout the four corners of the earth, and the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in the truth. I say shalom to you brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe and all meekness and humbleness, I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp. And Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Kodash, Adawan Ratazah, that means Lord willing, So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel, And my lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Kodash, it's going to be basically on how the Lord, set up the apostles and the prophets, the prophets, starting with our elder apostles of Great Millstone, to break down these strongholds, to uncover the lies that Esau Edom has spread over the nations, man. The lies, that he is the Most High, which he put himself up as the Most High, as it says when the book of Thessalonians. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. The book of Job 9 and 24. When Esau Edom, the so-called white man, came into power, he put himself up as the Most High. He lied about what's in the scriptures. He lied about pretty much everything. But the prophets, are what? Uncovering the lies. That has been spread over all nations, man. So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 25 again in verse 7. Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7 says, and he would destroy in this mountain, talking about the mountain, talking about America. He's going to destroy in this mountain. It says the covering, in the mountain, the face of the covering cast. So there's a lie. These lies have been what? Covering, the whole earth. It says the face of the covering cast over all people. So these people, they have like a veil over their eyes, man. So they blinded by what's real, because these lies has taken over. It says in the veil that is spread over all nations, because why? Majority of these people, you're not doing no studying, and you don't have a actual brain to think for yourself. You're not researching anything. You would think that the so-called white man, is God. And the what? The people over there in Israel, the small hatters, you would think they the real Jews. You would think they're the real people of the Most High, but they're not. They're Edomites. And they deceive the whole world. Let's get this precept, man. This devil, has deceived these people. This book of Revelation chapter 20 verse 1, it says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit. The key of the bottomless pit, what represent what? Europe. The bottomless pit represents Europe, the land, because why? It doesn't bring forth fruit. It doesn't grow a lot of resources. It says, and a chain was in his hand, and that chain is a spiritual chain. It says, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, which these Edomites, if you go into the Renaissance period, if you go into prior to the Renaissance period, the Dark Ages, our people, with the Byzantine Empire, even before that, we had these devils, the so-called the so-called white people, all right, these Edomites. We had them, all right, in slavery. We was ruling over them for 1,000 years. All right, the so-called Dark Ages. All right, so we had him bound for 1,000 years. Verse 3 says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. All right, which you saw, he was deceiving the nation prior to that. Till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed for a little season. So what? They came back during the Renaissance period, and they came back into power, and they're loose for this little season, deceiving again. All right. Jump down. Verse 7. It says, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of prison. Going to we jump down. All right, to continue. He's go for a little season. Verse 8. It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. All right, going into what? That World War III, which is going to happen. But what the point was, what he was going to go out and deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. He was going to be loose that little season, all right, during the Renaissance period. And now you see the lies, the deception that this devil put up. All right, but the prophets, is what? Uncovering that veil that spread over all nations, the four corners of the earth, meaning north, south, east, west, meaning the whole throughout the earth, man. All right. Because this devil, because we was at camp yesterday, and you got this one Christian dude, which he could be a Jake. All right, he was with his wife, and what he believed in hell. All right, he believed that Satan, which we told Lucifer meaning light barrier, was going into how the the light barriers on this side is what the elite bankers and what the Edomites, the so-called elites. All right, but he thinks is fucking Satan was basically, he believed in that fallen angel. The Most High and the devil fought against each other, and Lucifer, on the loose. Nah, man. Are you erring not knowing the scriptures? That's why the Lord said He's gonna set the apostles last. All right. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 9 says, for I think that the Most High has sent forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. All right, so what? The Lord set forth the apostles last. Why? Because they can break down these lies. All right. Pull down these strongholds, as it says. All right, if you don't have the Holy Spirit, the Bible is going to be a stumbling block unto you. All right, you're not going to understand. Strong. Pulling down. Let me see. Yeah. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And these strongholds, these lies, all right, is a strong delusion upon our people, man. All right. So what? The Lord has to have set up the apostles last. right, to pull down those strongholds, those lies that's been rooted in our people. Easter. You got these Christians, they be going to church for what, 50 years, their whole life, and they don't even understand they don't even understand the basics. All right, we was going into the dude about Esau, like the Lord, Esau is a so-called white man. He can't even see that. All right, scripture said Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. All right, so he's the red man, but he's gonna try to twist it and say the Native American is the red man. All right, he said if Esau was white, then Jacob was right, since they're brothers. All right, since they got the same mom and same dad. If Esau's white, that means Jacob white. That's not no. You ever seen a picture of an albino? All right, that's why Esau, which I told him that. All right, but I told the brother to get a picture of an albino because he believes, which he already knew. If that older dude, he already knew. But I told the brother to get a picture of albino, but we never got it to bring it out. But the point is, all right, Esau, which his name is Ishashua in the Hebrew, meaning wasted away is he. His pigment was wasted away. Just like you would see like two black people, they would have a baby, twin babies, and one would come out white and one would come out with his regular skin. Well, so-called white. One would come out with the leprosy, which that's really leprosy. All right, and the other come out white. That's what basically happened. All right. Which they don't even comprehend that, man. So the Lord has to have the prophets to pull down these lies, man. All right, that is the hell you're gonna burn forever. All right. And he said, it was appointed once for man to die, and then the judgment comes. All right, so basically, what that means, all right, when you die, you go up. You go up to the heavens, and what? Then you get your judgment. Then what? Your judgment is played down on earth. All right. Which the Christian, they don't understand. They believe when you die, when you die, you get your judgment, and what is your judgment is whether you go to heaven or hell. And hell just means what? The grave or a bad condition, man. All right, so these people are fried. The Christians, right? The anti-Christ, the anti-Mashiach. That's really what they are, as Elder Apostle Tahar says. All right, they believe in far out BS, man. All right, this is book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, neither give heed to fables. All right, lies, myth. You go to that word, fables mean mythos. All right, myths. All right. All right, they into this Greek philosophy and things like that. You know, they add things to the scriptures. You know, just bugged out. It says, neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith. So do. All right. So what? The point was, neither give heed to fables. And that's all they do. And they don't have the spiritually, the mindset, because the Lord's not dealing with them, to understand when things are spiritually and when things are literally. All right. They don't have the mindset to understand that. Like we was going into the book of Genesis at fellowship last night. All right, they believe with the serpent and Eve in the garden with the fruit. They believe that what? Eve, the serpent gave Eve an actual fruit, which Bishop Lawyer, he was breaking it down. He was telling us these Christians really believe that. So when we bring out the precepts, all right, to prove that, you know, when we teach and when we bring out a precepts, we gotta like make it simple, but we have to have the precepts to get. Well, if they're the scripture said the elect is gonna understand, but we have to bring out the right precepts and all right, and to break the lies that our people been fed, man. All right, because they believe it was a literal fruit that the serpent gave Eve, and she ate of the apple, and then what? She became wise to know good and evil. No, that's talking about the philosophies. All right. Serpent came to Eve, and showed her what are different philosophies, and what she eventually gave it to Adam. All right, and they began to know good and which we was only supposed to know good, but it was all a part of the Lord's plan, and it wasn't an actual serpent. All right, it was a man that had like a serpent-like spirit, a cunning, deceptive, spirit, which is Esau Edom. All right, if you have the spirit to understand, you know what I mean? If you have the eyes to see and ears to hear. All right. So these people are taking heed to fables, and we not ought to do that, man. All right. So, this is just a quick lesson, going into these people are bugged out, but the Lord set up the apostles last and the prophets to what? Break these things down and explain the truth of the Bible. All right. And it's only for the elect, because these people, they're old, old bottles and he was an old bottle, a dude, they stuck in their ways and they stuck in their lies. They believe a lie. All right, they're gonna believe a lie till the Lord cooks their ass, man. All right, but so Lord, within this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rechakodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstones Ruel, and I want to give a peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim, that's pushing His word and truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, Akim, keep pushing, keep enduring. Shalom.